run everything, but nobody knows who they are, right?
As an actor, it's my job to make people believe that what they're seeing is real.
As we approach Super Bowl LVII, there are more alarming messages in the media that are pointing to a possible incident at this event. In 3 Super Bowl commercials, notice how black and yellow are used in all 3 cases to convey a message to the viewer.
I used to be pretty clueless about shopping.
Jeff, I just wanted to check in.
I got it, pal. I'm on a roll.
What if I just...
Not allowed to hear the jokes until the roast.
Where are black and yellow used to convey messages? These colors are associated with warning signs. In this commercial, starring the actors of Breaking Bad, we have a reference to an explosive device that is detonated in the air.
Yo, these are the bomb!
And they're air pop.
And here a person laughing hysterically is looking forward to the snacks they will enjoy together.
We're gonna eat a lot of snacks together!
This is really creepy, as there are several instances in which this year's commercials for Super Bowl LVII refer to people eating each other or themselves. Check these out.
We are dinner.
Well, with Hellman's, we can really be anything. I mean, all these leftovers can, right? Is that Pete Davidson?
No food name.
He really is everywhere.
I'm gonna eat you guys. Panini? 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 Yes. You guys are really delicious.
It's weird.
Hellman's brings leftovers to life.
Yeah.
Kev, your face is delicious.
I love M&Ms, and you and I love meat. The data proves it. That's why I'm happy to announce that soon America's favorite chocolate candies will have a picture of yours truly painted right on them. I love eating my own face.
You're not gonna eat me after the show, are you?
Could eat your whole family.
And of course the commercials would not be complete without encountering a zombie.
Oh, hello. Hi. Are you busy? Can I just ask you a quick question?
Do you know how to get back to the 15? I think I took a wrong turn at that twisted piece of metal.
You know what? I'm good. You have a great one, all right? Stupid zombie.
In the previous 2 videos I posted that pointed out predictive programming that involved Super Bowl LVII. Several viewers pointed me to a movie from 2002, The Sum of All Fears. In this movie, a fighter jet carrying a fission bomb is shot down somewhere in the Middle East. Years later, people living in the area where the plane crashed discover the plane wreckage and dig up the bomb that they then sell to a person who is identified as Mr. Mason. Mason works with a group from none other than Ukraine to install a bomb into a vending machine that is taken to the Super Bowl. At the time of the Super Bowl match, the US is governed by a president that would seem to be floundering and somewhat incompetent, much like the situation today. When knowledge of the bomb is obtained, the president, who was attending the Super Bowl game, is rushed off and manages to narrowly escape the destruction that follows when the bomb is detonated. He then boards Air Force One, where his interaction with Russia almost leads to World War III. Being surrounded by advisors whose desire for war and refusal to consider crucial intel almost pushes the world over the brink. In the end, the hero of the movie, played by Ben Affleck, discovers that the plutonium used in the bomb that was detonated at the Super Bowl event came from within the US, and that Mr. Mason planned to start a war between the US and Russia under false pretenses.
You don't fight Russia and America. You get Russia and America to fight each other and destroy each other.
The entire plot of the movie is much like what we see happening in the world today, especially involving Ukraine, the US and Russia. Given that this movie's title is The Sum of All Fears, it is interesting to think about what this means. If this event is the culmination of fears that have permeated the world over the past 3 years, then it is bound to be notable. I have also come across more information regarding the illness in a series that I referenced before. In the series Blood and Treasure, we are told how fear is used to cause mass panic and chaos, and that an apparent illness that is not real is used to stir up that chaos. Let's listen to a few clips from the series and see if this sounds familiar.
It worked, but the world doesn't know that.
Why make up the virus?
Maybe she just wants chaos.
It's a setup.
One has to ask oneself, can a warning to the public be more obvious? Please check this out.
Back here in the valley, first responders are getting ready for the Super Bowl, circling parts of the valley in a specially equipped helicopter.
Team 12's William Pitts explains what they're looking for.
About 100 feet off the ground, circling the valley, slowly getting ready for the worst of all possible situations at one of the biggest events in the country. That helicopter is looking for radiation. Right now it's just background radiation that's around us all the time, mostly minor, things like rocks, even hospital radiation departments.
Measuring and mapping that natural radiation, so that way if something happens, so namely, some kind of release of radioactivity to the environment, we have a well-characterized baseline.
The Nuclear National Security Administration is building a map of that background radiation. The helicopter sniffs the radiation, and then they mark it down. Then in the days around the Super Bowl, more teams start looking for spikes in radiation. Those spikes could be dirty bombs or nuclear weapons.
They're paired with law enforcement. Later on, they're the activities that are really, designed to find any threats to the public.
We have to be ready for anything.
And we want to prevent everything before it happens.
The Nuclear National Security Administration does this a lot. Back in 2015, they did the same survey of Glendale and showed us around the helicopter.
These tubes inside are reading neutron radiation.
And they survey sites around the country that someone might want to attack.
As high profile as presidential inauguration, Boston Marathon, so really any major public event that rises to the level of high security.
If the radiation detectors go off on the day of the Super Bowl, they'll call in the cavalry. In Glendale, William Pitts, 12 News.
Time is short, and knowing that the Antichrist will soon be revealed to the world, the oppression and the lies that the world has experienced over the past 3 years have been orchestrated with a specific purpose in mind. Are you ready and prepared for what could happen if the enemy executes his plan during Super Bowl 57? Think about it.